Importing Pharmaceuticals from India to the United Kingdom, a comprehensive compliance and customs guide. Introduction: Importing Pharmaceuticals from India to the UK. Importing pharmaceuticals from India to the United Kingdom offers significant cost advantages and access to quality-assured generic medicines, active pharmaceutical ingredients, and finished formulations. However, the regulatory landscape demands exceptional diligence. This guide provides a structured pathway for UK importers to bring pharmaceutical products from India into Great Britain lawfully, efficiently, and with full traceability. Understanding the dual regulatory framework. Pharmaceutical imports into the UK operate under two interconnected regulatory systems. The first is the customs regime administered by HMRC, which governs tariff classification, duty and VAT treatment, and border clearance. The second is the medicines regulatory framework overseen by the MHRA, which controls who may import medicines, under what licenses, and with what quality and safety evidence. Success depends on satisfying both regimes simultaneously and maintaining documentation that proves compliance to both authorities. Pre-import preparation, essential licenses and registrations. Before any pharmaceutical product can legally enter Great Britain, the UK importer must hold the appropriate MHRA license. For most commercial importers, this means obtaining a wholesale dealer's license with import authorization. In parallel, obtain a GBEORI number for customs declarations and consider electing for postponed VAT accounting to improve cash flow management. Supplier verification is essential. Confirm that the Indian manufacturer holds appropriate manufacturing licenses and good manufacturing practice approval, and request copies of certificates before placing orders. Product-specific regulatory pathways. Not all pharmaceutical imports follow the same route. Products with a valid UK marketing authorization are straightforward, while unlicensed medicines require special import licenses with case-by-case MHRA approval. Controlled drugs require additional home office licensing. Cold chain products demand validated logistics, continuous temperature monitoring, and evidence that the cold chain remained unbroken from manufacturer to UK receipt. Customs classification and valuation. Accurate customs treatment begins with correct classification under the UK integrated tariff. Pharmaceutical products fall predominantly within Chapter 30, with specific codes determined by formulation. India and the UK do not currently operate a free trade agreement covering pharmaceutical products, so most imports are subject to standard duty rates. Customs valuation follows the transaction value method, the price actually paid, adjusted to include costs to the UK frontier such as freight and insurance. Import VAT typically applies at 20%, though many prescription medicines qualify for relief at 0%. Shipping and documentation requirements. Pharmaceutical logistics demand precision. Air freight is most common due to speed and controlled environments. Select freight forwarders with GDP-compliant facilities and validated cold chain capabilities. Essential documents include commercial invoices, packing lists, certificates of origin, certificates of analysis, GDP documentation, and MHRA import authorizations. Ensure all documents are consistent in product descriptions, quantities, and values. Filing customs declarations with Customs Declarations UK. The Customs Declarations UK platform provides a streamlined pathway for submitting import declarations to HMRC's Customs Declaration Service. The platform offers guided workflows that capture all mandatory data elements, real-time validation to identify errors before submission, and secure archiving of declaration records for 6 years. Set up business identities once and reuse them across multiple declarations. The platform guides users through entering product classification, commercial descriptions, customs values, and country of origin. The validation engine crosschecks entries against HMRC's tariff database, flagging issues before transmission. Once complete, the platform submits electronically and returns the movement reference number upon acceptance. Post-import compliance and record keeping. Under good distribution practice, ensure pharmaceutical products are received into appropriately authorized premises, quarantined pending quality release, and stored to maintain quality and integrity. Pharmacovigilance obligations require maintaining systems for recording and reporting adverse events. Retain all commercial invoices, certificates, batch release documentation, temperature monitoring records, customs declarations, and MHRA licenses for a minimum of 6 years. Conclusion: building a compliant import operation. Importing pharmaceuticals from India to the United Kingdom is manageable with the right systems. Success depends on securing appropriate MHRA and customs authorizations, maintaining robust supplier verification, achieving accurate customs classification and valuation, and filing precise customs declarations through platforms such as Customs Declarations UK. By treating customs and filing your customs declaration is now frictionless, smoother, more reliable, and swift with customs declarations. For more information, please visit our website www.customs-declarations.uk.